and you better run.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New York Giants. Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. On the return is Jim DK. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Right to the air is Leonard. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. First and 10, it is Leonard. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on second down. Leonard. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Left side, catch made by McConkey. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
It's now fourth down and 1.
Leonard's going to throw for it. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Let's go.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Check smash. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready,
He'll drop the throw. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Now he's free at the 35. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Giants. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. What a pretty touchdown that was. Nothing looks nicer than a well-set-up screen, and that was executed to perfection.
Mike, the key to any successful screenplay is the timing between the offensive lineman getting out and where the running back is when he catches it. You'll see it here played out perfectly. He gets the escorts out in front of him, gets the key blocks he needs, all the way down for 6.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Jimray DK now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. To throw on 1st and 10, Leonard. That one caught is Jimray DK. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Leonard now throwing on 1st and 10. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Will not be a spike. He faked it. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack. 2nd and 11. Operating out of the gun. It is Leonard. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he will score. Touchdown, Vegas.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Let's go. Let's go.
That's an RPO quickly into the hands of Waddle. And he's very close to a 1st down. He's out after a pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
39-yard line.
Get it. Steady.
Back to throw. They try to hit him with a screen. Down the right sideline. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And this one blown up. Good serve. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
At the 9-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18, Pioneers. Ready, right?
They'll look to throw again. On the run to the right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
60 Eagles.
A shotgun snap. He'll look and try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Run now for the rookie out of Georgia. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and 11 at the 45-yard line.
To the air on second down. Here's Leonard. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
A tough spot here. Third and long. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Raider first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Leonard going to throw on first and 10. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play.
Third down.
Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they come up now on 3rd and 7.
Okay, ready?
To throw once more, here's Leonard. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. His second catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Throwing again is Leonard. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Giants' 17-yard line.
Leonard to throw again. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Devontae Smith, touchdown Raiders. It's his third touchdown catch this year. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. So too soon, apparently, to worry about going for two, even after the penalty. So this one will come from the 10. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
14. Giants 12. Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Ready, ready.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 29, here's second down and 6.
Ready. Blocking, 18.
He'll look to throw. He'll get that out to Barkley. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down.
Get it. Ready.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the catch.
Yeah, he didn't get it by a whole lot. That's a really nice job up front, giving him just enough of a crease that he could push his way forward and pick up the first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To the air now on first and 7. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Steady.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught left side by Waddle. First and 10.
16 yards. And the Giants first down.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Here we go. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now, screen set up for Irving. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
70, trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag down. It's 4th down, so this is a very big call.
Ready, break. Let's go now. Come knife, Panther 60, Panther 60. Go street. Riggs, Riggs. Mustang 19.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is Jalen Lane. Touchdown, New York.
I'll tell you what, Mike, there's being aggressive on 4th down, and then there's being really aggressive on 4th down. They weren't just trying to get an inch past the sticks. They were going for broke, but hey, when you have trust in your quarterback and your downfield weapons, I don't blame them.
Borregales now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Giants will up the lead to 5. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Going to return this from the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
1st and 10, it is Leonard. Left side, catch made by McConkey. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
Ready, break.
On 1st down, Leonard. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, here's Leonard. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. To the air once more. Leonard. He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
19 Tiger. Let's go.
We'll try to get this one on the ground.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Raiders' 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Forced out wide. This is going to be caught for a touchdown. But there is a marker down. And you can tell they know this is coming back. Leonard now on second down. That one, taken in. Leonard McConkey. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Ready?
Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout.
Here we go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison. Ready?
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Nothing. Get up. 70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. Go.
Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Cougar 19. Panther 11. 60 Mavericks. 7 Pirates.
He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Dragon 60. 19 tight. Ready.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing in the third quarter, they convert on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go now. 18, Rock Viking, 18, Warriors, 17.
Give. This is Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of a yard.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Come on, come on. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Buffalo, 18, 19, Lion.
Going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, they'll go with Saquon. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Cowboy 80. Hey, Smash. Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Go street. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
This is 3rd and 6. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
18, Pioneer. Ready.
Moving outside the pocket, and he'll give himself up after picking up the first down. They get 18 yards on 4th down, and a fresh set of downs.
21-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out to his right. There he goes again. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Come on.
On the handoff, it's Irvin. And he's in. Bucky Irvin. Touchdown, Giants. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Giants 26. Raiders 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down.
Over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard. Second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact balance and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
The Raiders will line up
from the gun. Here's a throw by Leonard. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
26.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Back to 60, back to 60. 70 Timberwolves.
Off the play fake. He'll lift to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Kenny Clark. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play-action fake. Nobody bit on it, and quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the sack.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Give on the ground. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 5.
Now
On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Vegas, first
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Stills.
In these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
Sets up 1st down and goal at the 10-yard line.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Raiders. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Irvin. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
It's
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
For the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground.
Number 3, he was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Down to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air?
Oh, the ball is out. And the Giants come up with it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
19 Lions. Ready, right?
He'll look to throw. is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. But nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he will score! Game on! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, New York. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
He'll get this out wide. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a two-possession game here late.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders tack on one more to their lead.
Giants 33. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here is 1st and 10.
Mustang, here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught left side by Waddle. He's taken down just shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, it is Leonard. Rushed to his left. He's going to keep it himself. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
Play action. Here is Leonard. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
They'll try to set up the screen here. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
It's third down, and here is Leonard. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
I gotta be honest, Mike, I'm a little surprised at the fact that they're even deciding to throw the ball, given the situation. I mean, it's unlikely that that decision will cost them the game, but stranger things have happened on a football field.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And the Raiders have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
50-yard line.
Here's Leonard now throwing on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
A loss of 13 yards.
Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. Elijah Yancey. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Leonard. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's